Hi, this is Larry Malik at Western Michigan University. I want to show you how to use Respondus LockDown browser to increase your exam and quiz security when you're on e-learning. Of course, we are on the D2L Brightspace platform for our e-learning, and so I'm just giving you an example from an older class so I don't mess something up for an actual class. What you would do is go under Assessments, Quizzes, and assuming you have the quiz already developed in e-learning, you can set this up. You can look at other resources to figure out how to set up a quiz on e-learning, and that may be a subject of a future quiz video. So here, I've already got one set up for one that I did with one of my colleagues, but what you would do is you actually go to your assessments, quizzes, as I just did. Let me redo that so you can see it. Assessments, quizzes, and you'll see right here, LockDown browser. So we're going to click LockDown browser. That's going to open up the LockDown browser, and I don't need to be asked this anymore. It's going to ask to access my information. There's a great tutorial here. It's just a couple of minutes long. I recommend that if this is the first time that you're using this, click that, watch it, and see exactly what LockDown can do for you, including a monitoring capability. So if we continue to LockDown browser, I'll just probably tell you what it does. Basically what it does is it allows you to view, or the student can only see the assessment in a full screen, and it can't be minimized. They can't switch to other windows while they're taking your quiz or exam. The browser menu and toolbar options are removed, so they can't navigate other than back, forward, refresh, and stop. They can't access other applications while they're in this. They can't do any right-click things such as print or screen capture, copy, paste, anything like that. Any shortcuts or function key, and all this stuff is disabled. And you cannot exit the assessment until you submit the assessment for grading. And so those assessments that are set up with LockDown browser cannot be accessed by other browsers. So they can't go into say something else and figure out, oh, I'll just bypass this system and get into it. So because it's integrated into our e-learning system, we have this new exam security. So down here on the bottom it says continue to LockDown browser. I'm going to click that. And so what's going to happen is a copy of my quizzes are going to come up. I'm just going to pick one at random here, copy of quiz for class on coaching. I'll click the down arrow and I'll click settings. And under settings, then the things for LockDown are going to come up. So for LockDown browser, I'm going to require that be locked down. There's an option for password. I'm not going to do that, but if you like that, you could do that. And there's an option here to require Respondus monitor for this exam. I'm going to click that as well. And that does require that they have a webcam. And what it will do is it will shoot a video of the student as they're taking their exam. You don't need to watch the video, obviously, but it will give thumbnail photos throughout the exam. So you can look at it real quickly and see, if someone shows up over their shoulder, or if they're looking down on their lap, like they're looking at something up on their phone. Then you start look at the video and see if there's something that you need to investigate for suspicious behavior. Okay, so now we can continue to Respondus monitor, and it will allow me to select things I want to do. Of course, it will do a webcam check to make sure that works. There'll be some additional instructions, guidelines, take a student photo while they're showing their ID, and an environment check, so they'll spin their computer around the room to ensure there are no other people in that room. You may need to make some exceptions if a student only has access to a computer lab, for example. You decide. And so here under facial detection, if their face cannot be detected, they cannot take the exam. And notice if their face cannot be detected during the exam, they'll be notified. So this depends. This may create a problem. If you have students who don't have webcams, you're going to want to disable these features. At least go with the LockDown browser. I'm going to enable them just for the sake of demonstration, save and close. So once I do this, LockDown is integrated into my quiz, and it's going to show me what kind of protection it has at this point. So I'll go back up to the top on the one I picked, and for this copy of quiz for class on coaching, it has LockDown browser required and Respondus monitor required. And so then when the student takes that quiz, they will be monitored, they will be in the LockDown environment, and they will be monitored. So you may want to do a sample quiz first with some of your students that's not graded to see how well it works, and then move along to things that are graded. And of course, as we get to final exams, this could be a very important element of your online teaching. Thanks and good luck.